It's your girl, Bondy Blue. Yes. So I want to show you guys my relaxing spa box right quick, right fast before we get into Black Ink Crew Chicago. Don't skip me, bitch. This is the Sugar Shack where you can get your sugar, okay? Nah, specifically, these are bath bombs, okay? These are bath bombs. Okay, I have not used one yet, but it is nice packaging, okay, as far as I can tell. She sent me some lavender vanilla bath bombs, and I don't know if you guys know, but like I'm obsessed with lavender, and specifically lavender vanilla mixes or chocolate lavender mixes. Okay, like I love, all right? Look at this. You guys, look at this, like with the gold specks and such. Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? This is the Sugar Shack collection, y'all. I love that name. I'm very relaxing, but she sent me this really beautiful box, and I just wanted to send a shout out to the Sugar Shack collection, another company I'm going to be promoting. So I hope you guys will support. Go to their website, check them out, and you know, if you like bath bombs, give them your pretty penny. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that for your girl. All right. So you know about the rest of them. Scent bird, I smell good, bitch. You know about that? You know about, if you want it tonight, get you some sultrylim.com. You know about them. So you get down below in that description box and you check them out if you don't know about them. All right, be about them. All right, support my channel, support the companies that I promote. Thanks. Right. Let's get into Black Ink Crew Chicago with no further ado. Okay, so look, the crew is together with their old ladies and such, sitting around, shooting the shit, having a good time, when all of a sudden, just like many times before, social media posts happen conveniently while we are taping, okay? And the post we looking at right now is Ryan's job posting on Instagram. He wants people to come and work in his new shop, okay? And Charmaine and her natural are very upset about it, okay? I mean, what is he doing? I mean, we are not mad. I mean, how is he just gonna leave us, never say nothing, and then pop up talking about you trying to get another shop? Really, Ryan? Really? Really, Charmaine? Okay, that's where we at with it, okay? And Charmaine is just going on and on and on and on, not letting Four get a word in edgewise, because Four is coming from the standpoint of, y'all said y'all don't care about Ryan. Why are y'all still talking about it, okay? All I really know is that y'all really care about him. That's all I know, okay? All I really know is that y'all really care about him. Y'all really do. Y'all really do. And it shows because y'all are so pressed, okay? If you don't care about him anymore, stop fucking getting irate and upset, okay? That's what Forrest said. And then he picked up a stool and threw it and asked for nonviolence. I was so confused. I was like, Four, sir. I don't know if you know, but throwing stools on tables in the direction of everybody that's sitting at said table, it's kind of violent, sir. So for you to ask for nonviolence from a group of violent people, I'm just looking at you, and I don't say that in a negative way. Most people are violent, meaning that, you don't kill people, but you will put the paws on somebody if, you feel it warrants it, all right? It doesn't always warrant it, but that doesn't mean the paws don't get set on people, all right? So I'm just looking at this whole situation like, what the fuck is happening in this moment, okay? Meanwhile, on the other side of town, messing me around, Ryan is getting a new crew, getting new artists, getting new managers, getting new secretaries, getting new bitches to work at the shop, okay? And Rachel is there to put her palm in, yes, night mag. And I'm like, bitch, what do you do? What are you doing now? Like, she didn't seem to be that much involved in his business before. So the fact that she's so involved now is just baffling to me. However, I have heard that a lot of you are comparing Rachel to Duchess. And I don't know. No. Yes, two types of controlling girlfriends, yes. But that does not mean they're one and the same. I feel like Duchess is slightly misunderstood in some situations while also being very hypocritical. Rachel don't really say too much. She just pop off and look at your stank face, okay? So I feel like, I don't think Duchess is necessarily a mean girl, but I think Rachel is kind of a mean girl. You know what I'm saying? At least that's the way she's depicted on the show. She could be nice in person. I've heard people say that she's nice in person, but I'm like, on the television show, she looked like she got zero fucks to give, okay? It is boot up or shut up. I see. Boot up, but shut up. Boot up, but shut up. Boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up, but shut up. I see. Okay, look, if y'all don't know about that Trigger Man beat, you know, like, be cultured. Find out about it. Okay, anyway, you know what I'm saying? So both of these situations are going on at the same time. And then there's also the Chicago Tattoo Convention. Okay? Ryan, in his version, his new, brand new, non-disrespectful version of Nine Mag, is going to this convention to showcase themselves as the new and improved Nine Mag at a new shop with new people. And don't nobody want them old people, okay? That's how Ryan say with the soul fro, okay? Just letting that soul glow. Just letting it shine through. I see you, okay? I see you, brother. You know, like I'm telling you, all he's missing is like the glitter in the hair. And then I will feel 70s complete. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just hear, you can dance, you can fly high, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl. Watch, like that watch and see, okay? The dancing queen. That's what I think of when I see Ryan in that fro. And that's no shade. I love a good fro, but I'm just saying that's where I'm at with it. The weight, it's just, whatever. Look, I'm getting ahead of myself. All I know is everybody is going to this convention, okay? Because what happens is everybody decides that, okay, fuck Ryan. We need to create a business for ourselves. We don't have a place to do tattoos in. We need to regroup. We need to come back and get this shit together. All right. So Lily was really the one that was like, hey, we should enter into the convention, do a competition, sell shit, do as many tattoos as we possibly can, raise the money to get us, the deposit to get a place that we can rent, lease, whatever, to tattoo in and create our own spot. And they're going to call it Loyalty Inc. because Ryan wasn't loyal. Okay. Like the nigga wasn't loyal. And I was just like, I like that. I think if he's going to shade y'all enough to do the shit that he's done, then y'all should shade him. Let's go to Don and Ashley for a minute. So Don and Ashley meet up because she's about to leave to go to Texas, okay? She's done. She's over it. She don't have time for this shit. But she did hear Don's plea about not taking his children away. So because her oldest son is, kind of a toddler, probably about 6 years old. He's in school right now. She doesn't want to take him out in the middle of the year, but she's going to take Ashton, her young baby, who still needs her titty milk, probably. She's going to go ahead and take him to Texas with her because he still needs his mother. But you can take DJ and we'll figure it out from there. Don says that, look, okay, you can't take a man away from his children. They brothers. They need to be together, okay? You can't just take my kids and jump up and move across the country. Well, Don, that's why I'm leaving DJ with you. But Ashton needs to be with his mother. So we're going, okay? And he's like, look, I understand that I played a part in this, but still, you can't just be taking my children and leaving. And I'm like, nigga, yes, you can. Yes, you can, and yes, you will. And I like the way she don't even give him no type of energy whatsoever. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not raising my voice. I am fucking done, okay? I will work this situation out with you. I will co-parent with you. But at the end of the day, when you fuck up a relationship, you now lose all of the perks of said relationship, which includes having all of your children most of your children in a household together, okay? When you fuck up a marriage, when you cheat on your wife, this is what you are putting on the line. That's why a lot of men, once they get married and have children, if they're not a rapper named T.I., don't be going around cheating on their old lady all the time because they know what they would be giving up. They have to think about this, okay? Especially men who don't have a lot of money like Don. Like, you a regular nigga. You are giving up your two-parent household for your children for some thought that you gave a person to who you don't even like, okay? You have possibly impregnated a bitch who you let get her ass whipped while she was pregnant. All of that for Ashley and your two sons being able to be raised in the same household. You did that. And every time y'all sit down and have a conversation, you somehow find a way to make it about her. To make it, oh, you doing this. No, nigga, you did this with that bitch by yourself. This is not Ashley's fault. Ashley needs time to deal, and if that means that she needs to go to another state where she has family and support to do so, and she has to take her damn near newborn baby with her in order to make that, that's exactly what she should do. And I would look at her as less of a mother if she left without one of them children, in all honesty. So you need to shut the fuck up, suck it the fuck up, and figure out a way to be a single dad for the moment. But you did this. You fucked this up. And the next time you talk to Ashley, all of that condescension and anger needs to be gone from your voice. Because the bitch ain't gonna never forgive you and take your ass back if every time she talk to you, you trying to blame her for how you done fucked up y'all home. I cannot, okay? Especially because they go into the car and, you know, putting the baby Ashton in the car seat, and DJ knows what's going on, so he's very sad, he's crying, he's upset. And see, Don, you know your child is not crying because Ashley is leaving. He's crying because you fucked some girl and put it on Snapchat. Nigga, like, could you have not put it on Snapchat for Jesus' sake? At this point, Don, if you don't realize how this is all your fault, my nigga, you just gonna be one of them niggas that's by themselves for the rest of their life, or until they find some young bitch that might be willing to deal with that, or until some young bitch tames your ass. But I am so happy that Ashley is at this place where she's like, I don't care. I have to go. I have to do what's right for me. And you can feel however you want to feel, Don. Because when you was getting your dick sucked by that ratchet ass bitch, you was feeling however the fuck you wanted to feel, regardless of how that was going to affect your family. I told y'all that Lily told everybody about the Chicago tattoo convention, right? So after she finished telling everybody, she takes Charmaine to the side so she can tell Charmaine about what Velvet told her, okay? And y'all remember Velvet told her that she was having somewhat of a affair with Terrence, Danielle's fiance. All right, and all of that shit that happened last episode where she tried to, you know, put him on blast in front of Danielle, but like the classy young woman that she is, she faded that bitch and gave her dust. Excuse me, bitch. Okay, excuse me, bitch. I don't fucking care what you have to say. Get your yamp ass out my face. Like, I'm just saying, y'all, like, I had to do something with it because Lord have mercy, that bitch is a yamp. So the fact that she thought she was gonna walk up on Danielle and the way Danielle just kind of like surpassed that bullshit so nicely. Excuse me, bitch. What's going on? Where are we going? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Watch your step. Like, I lived for Danielle's response to Velvet last episode. But this episode, you know, she once again has to handle this shit like a fucking lady. I don't know why they didn't have a conversation after that happened, okay? I think Danielle might be lying about if she knew about these text messages. But she didn't wait until, you know, she waited until now. She didn't say anything until now. And Charmaine sits her down, shows her the text messages. Also, Charmaine is moving out of that beautiful apartment she had with Neek, or whatever the fuck his name was, because apparently she probably can't afford that shit without him, so she's moving into another place. Good for you, girl. Get your independence. Fuck that nigga. And if I was you, I wouldn't be so quick to take his ass back. I'm just saying, if he ever, you know, does come back, just saying. Whatever. You know, I just didn't like that shit. Like, you gonna leave her with all of the bills, you're not helping, now she losing the place. Just kind of looks like you was just like, fuck her, and took that job as an opportunity to drop her ass off. And, you know, leave her in the apartment without having to break the lease and shit. Anyway, Danielle is feeling some type of way. She does receive the information in a ladylike way. She says, thank you for giving me the information and I will handle it. She doesn't get mad at Charmaine. She's not upset at Charmaine. She's just upset at the situation. She goes home. She fixes a drink of champagne or Shanae, whatever she was drinking, and gives it to Terrence when he comes inside. And she's like, you know, just chilling, drinking a drink. We need to talk. Come on, let's sit down. Let's talk. And he can tell he looks scared as fuck. Like, the cameras are here, and you look real scary, like you're gonna murder me. So something is probably afoot. And she basically break out the text messages like, what the fuck is this? And he says, just pathetically, I fucked up. What do you mean you fucked up, Terrence? Did you have sex with her? No. You know, we was on the beach in Mexico. She got my number and we just been talking ever since. Dude, you fucked this girl. Stop lying. Either you fucked her or you got your dick sucked. Either way, there was some type of sexual contact that your girlfriend, fiance, would not feel comfortable with, Terrence. Okay? So you acting as if you didn't do anything? It's stupid to me. But he says that, you know, I love you. I want to marry you. This was just a mistake that I made. And Danielle said, no. You need to reevaluate your shit. Why would you even ask me to marry you if you wasn't ready for this? Meaning if you wasn't ready to not fuck nasty looking bitches like velvets, for God's sakes, then what you doing with me? What you doing putting a ring on my finger? She took that shit off and said, man, look, I'm going to put this right here. You reevaluate your life. I mean, because this is too much, and walks the fuck away. And I just was like, Danielle, Strange, Danielle. Like, oh, young lady. Like, Lord, just because so often you see us depicted in such ratchetry, and Danielle don't give you bitches no energy whatsoever. And the way she handled this situation with Terrence this time has shown me like that she has definitely matured since the first time we saw her dealing with shit with their relationship. So I just want to, give Danielle a clap hand and tell her, sister, you go on strutting, okay? You go on strutting, all right? I don't know what you're going to do from here out. I don't know if you're going to take his pathetic ass back. But I will say that I'm proud of you for not even having any qualms about, you can get your fucking life together and take this back. Like, I don't need this type of shit. I ain't trying to marry a nigga that I can't keep from fucking nasty bitches like Velvet. Like, Van's daughter. Y'all know Van's little cute daughter is a teenager, and, they're at the house. They're all chilling, and she getting little ding-ding-dings on the phone, right? She got her little teenage boo, all right? And he like, you got a boo? Do you know your pa is crazy? Okay, I know the type of things that I was into when I was a teenager, sounding like old, young niggas who didn't realize they was gonna become old niggas saying shit that old niggas told them. So here we are. Okay, and he said he won't meet the young fella, all right? So they go on like this little date to the show, and Van is with them, and he's already hella scary and aggressive all on his own. But then you look down the street, and Van is in a fucking t-shirt, probably a wife beater or some shit, walking down the street with about 30 bearded, puffy, buffy ass black men. And it just looked very scary for the young man, okay? And if the young man was nervous with Van there, I don't know how you could not be scared with all of these niggas. And Van is like Don walking down the street, and Don is the biggest nigga in the group. I'm sorry. Van, Don, Four, all these fucking 3 to 4 letter names. I can't keep track. Anyway, y'all, all I know is if that little nigga still had dry pants at the end of this scene, he's a good dude, okay? Like, watch out for him, but he's got gumption, okay? Basically, all Van said to the young man was, my daughter has to walk through that door, okay? How she gonna walk through that door? You better open the motherfucking door for her, okay? Then, do you see this young lady? This is my queen right here, okay? So, no physical contact whatsoever, young man, because if there is, and there's like 30 niggas behind, so like, understand, have you ever seen the crowd going ape shit like that? Like, so then there's the convention, and there are fuck ups all over the place. Lily was the only one that I felt came prepared as fuck. Van too, okay, before forgot his license, so he dropped off the banner and had to leave. And I was like, how do you forget the one thing vital to the process besides your needles? Like, what? You can tell his head ain't right, boy, I tell you. So he left, okay? Then Don was there, but then Don had to leave to go get his little boy once he, had somebody come to him for a piercing. So that kind of fucked them up a little bit. So Danielle and Charmaine start to go out and recruit people to come and get their tattoos done. And on their search, they see Ryan in the new 9 mag, looking spiffy in new t-shirts, okay? Looking spiffy with new banner and merch, all right? And now Charmaine is pissed, all right? So Charmaine and her wayward natural go running over to Lily, running over to Van to give them the low. And Van instantly gets upset. He was in the middle of tattooing a nigga and just gets up, kicks a fucking stool, bow, walks off. I need a minute. See, Van, that's your problem right there. I don't care how you felt. You're supposed to be professional. You big fucking buffoon. You're tattooing a man and you're going to get up, kick a stool, and then you think you're going to come back and you think you're going to come back and he's going to let you put the needle on his arm? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want violent motherfuckers doing my tattoos after they just, showed violence to me. Like, what? Oh, this this is why Ryan threw y'all ass to the wayside right now, because y'all don't know how to control yourselves, okay? Charmaine tripping the fuck out, but Lily is like really hurt because Lily needs this. This is Lily's only income, okay? So unlike everybody else, seemingly, she doesn't have anything to fall back on. So she is really feeling some type of way about this situation. So she goes over to Ryan and Rachel and asks him to talk. She got tears in her eyes and she just want to know, why did you not even give us a warning about this? Because I never said anything about you. I wasn't involved in that shit. And you just up and left and basically fucked me out of a way to make my money without saying anything to me. Ryan's response to all of this is, oh well, bitch. He don't give a fuck. He does not care. And it just brings Lily to even more tears. And she's like, bro, you know what? I don't even care anymore because you know what? Like, fuck you, dude. I don't even care anymore. And he's like, good. I'm glad you don't care no more. Okay, I'm glad, good. I ain't gotta say nothing about it. I don't care about y'all. And that's when Charmaine and Van and everybody walk over and they like, really, Ryan? Really, Ryan? What? I don't fuck with y'all no more. Y'all don't fuck with me. It is what it is. Then Rachel out of nowhere like pipes up, the bitch is here. I mean, this is my family right here. So if y'all don't fuck with him, I don't fuck with y'all. And it's like, bitch, okay, like clap hand. Where did you come from with all of this? This is not about that. But all right, like good for you. Stand by your man, girl. All right, whatever. Van was like, bruh, I didn't get this 9 tattooed on me so I can cover this shit up. What the fuck is up? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna start a whole new business without us? We thinking you just walking away. And I still, like I explained before, I understand what Ryan is and why he did what he did, but I feel like there's a way that a man who wants respect from people, so he gives it, will handle a situation. And the way that should have been handled was with a conversation, whether they liked it or not. At least then it's out of your hands and you gave them, you know, a week, 2 weeks notice. Hey, I'm leaving this shop and I'm taking my name with me. I don't want to work with any of y'all anymore. That's just how I feel about it. But y'all can either take over this lease or y'all can let it run out in 2 weeks. But I'm giving y'all 2 weeks notice, because that's all I owe y'all, and that's it. That's all he had to do, and this could have been handled in a better way to where people like Lily and Junior didn't feel fucked over by it, because they didn't really have anything to do with why things went down the way they went down. If you ask me, this is really all Van, Charmaine, and Danielle's doing. Even Four has always consistently had Ryan's back to a fault. And Don ain't really, you know, in the shit like that. You know, he there, but he ain't really in that shit like that. So I feel like the way Ryan handled it was all wrong. And in this moment, he had a moment to, to just kind of fix shit, at least with Lily. If not with the rest of them, you could have at least said, look, Lily, I'm sorry, but I had to do what I had to do for me. And I didn't want to be in that space anymore. And it wasn't really about you as much as it was about everybody else. And I'm sorry about that. I should have handled it better, but I had to walk away. If you would have said that to her, I'm sure that would have at least calmed her a bit and made it not seem so fucked up as to tell everybody, I don't give a fuck about how y'all feel. And I wouldn't even care as much if it wasn't for the fact that Lily was crying and Van was considerably hurt. I think that Van went from mad to hurt and then back to mad again because he got hurt. Because I think when he walked over to Ryan and he was like, oh, I ain't get this 9 on myself for nothing. He's saying to you, bro, like I made a real, agreement to be your partner, to be in this with you. And now you just walking away and now you starting this whole thing without me. I think that he was really hurt. I really do. I think he was really hurt. And I felt bad for him, but at the same time, I feel like y'all all kind of contributed to why Ryan feels the way he does. So at this point, just be a grown fucking man about it. Dead the shit. Get your own business popping and say, fuck that nigga. You got your own family and your own life to lead. Peace out, y'all. I'm out.